walking in, I'm walking in, I'm walking in.
Everyone is looking at me.
I'll have this drink, or maybe three. I'll have this drink.
Everybody's drinking with me.
I'll have this drink, or maybe three. I'll have this drink. Everybody's drinking with me. Shot down, leave alone with nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone with nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free.
Everybody's drinking on me.
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free. Everybody's drinking on me. Shot down, leave alone with nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone with nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. It's softer now, it's softer now, it's softer
This
now.
party's closing down, let's head out.
It's softer now, it's softer now, it's softer
This
now.
party's closing down, let's head out.
It's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that late,
It's really not that late.
it's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that late, it's only 3 a.m. Shot down, leave alone with nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone with nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone with nobody else. Shot down, leave lights on. Welcome into Poppin Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always is hashtag Cori Bear.
Hello.
Is that all we're getting? Is that all we're getting?
That's all we're getting today, guys.
Cori is feeling sick today, so I need everybody out in the population, everybody out there who's watching us, to help raise her spirits tonight.
Hot
Yes.
toddy is raising my spirits.
I didn't even know what a hot toddy was until the other day. Also joining us is 50 Shades of Greg.
Send her medicinal remedies.
What kind of medicinal remedies?
It doesn't matter. Also, you could be with anyone. Thanks for being with us.
And all the way in LA, it's the best friend Pete.
That's me. Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
And I'm spent.
That's it.
How's everybody been? You know what's really weird is because Tuesday and Thursday show are so close together.
Yep.
When we finish Thursday
2 days,
show,
in fact.
I know. When we finish Thursday show and we have all of that other stuff, like the weekend
Yeah.
and the back half of the week, the beginning of the week, it feels like so much longer.
It's like fantasy football.
I miss everybody.
Yep.
How have you guys been? How
I saw you yesterday, Danny.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You're ruining the
It's
illusion.
the magic of radio.
The
We don't know that.
We'll get into why.
They're gonna find out very
Yeah,
soon.
Bill-
We call that a tease.
7 minutes. Yeah.
We'll get into why we saw each other yesterday.
Yeah.
It involves a little tiny race car.
Yeah.
That matches his
That matches
hair.
my hair, and that's why they gave it to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, Greg, how was your weekend?
2 things.
Okay.
All right. 1.
Did you removed another ring from the City Kitty?
That's the second thing.
Oh, okay.
First thing, but thank you. First thing is, we love you, Timothy Loafing and family. We're thinking of you.
You stole what I was gonna do.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, Anyways.
Big
just-
shout outs
just
to
love you guys.
hashtag Tim Pratt.
Yep.
Big shout outs to him. Without getting it, because we don't want to.
And fam. Yep.
Yeah, and
Thanks,
his
guys.
fam. We're
Okay.
just know that we're thinking you guys,
Yep.
and you're in our thoughts.
All right, now second thing. Lilu, Tim's going to love this too. Lilu does not need that stupid toilet training thing. From the very beginning, she's been just pooping. There's a tiny hole. She just shoves it in there. Like, I don't need this. She's never had an accident. In fact, she has never lost. Never lost. Big baby brand. She has never had an accident, never lost. 13 poops a day, 10 urinations, 7 rejections of us peeing, never lost. Don't talk to me about no city kitty training thing. My baby invented toilets, never lost.
Pete, I don't know how we can follow that. Pete, how was your weekend?
I'm just really excited about the enthusiasm behind Lilu. I mean, congrats to Lilu.
Thanks, buddy. We work
That's
hard.
Awesome. I was ready to be like, and hey, by the way, hashtag Tim Pratt. I know you, but she pooped on your bed.
Yeah. Which she may have. I don't know. Maybe she has.
Oh,
I'll check when I get home.
There's definitely hidden poops in that room.
I hope so. That'd be great. Surprise poop.
It was like so much later, so it's just crusty.
She
now.
didn't do so great after all.
One for the toilet, one for Tim's.
Yeah, she's killing it. She's killing it.
All right, guys. We'll be back after this. We've got so much to get to tonight. We're going to talk about
She poops in the toilet more than Tim.
our visit to the toy fair. We're going to talk about Netflix and Spill. We've got hashtag trending. We've got so much to talk about. Guys, stay tuned. More popping off after this.
What's the most important thing you can do today? How about swab to save a life? Every 3 minutes in the United States, a person is diagnosed with a blood cancer like leukemia. Bone marrow transplants give patients a new lease on life, but 70% of them must rely on a stranger for one. You can help. Register with DKMS to become a donor. You'll receive a swab kit in the mail, swab your cheeks, send the samples back, and you're good to go. Take the first step. Become a hero. Register today at dkms.org.
It's Poppin' Off.
Men in Black International, which isn't technically the direct sequel, but it is a new sequel. After seeing the teaser trailer, I'm pretty in on this because not only do they give the nod to the original Men in Black guys, which I'm still hoping that maybe one or both of them
Cameo.
cameo in it. Also, Chris Hemsworth looks like he's going to be pretty good at it.
It'll be fine.
It actually has both characters from Thor Ragnarok in it. Thor and Valkyrie.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, hashtag Cori Bear.
Check Corey Bear.
The Shades of Greg.
I am still here.
And all the way in LA, Zerusman Pete.
No.
That's you.
Hey, buddy.
There you go.
Hey, buddy.
I had to wait until you said that.
Hello.
So, guys, this past weekend, I just hit the microphone. Yeah. I wanted to do.
Yeah, you did it.
This past weekend in New York City was the Toy Fair. Happens every year. Actually, if we want to go back into the Poppin' Off history books, it was the first event that we got press passes for.
Oh.
Fair, 2018.
Nostalgia.
So now we're two-time champs for getting press
Two-time
passes.
Toy Fair attendees.
Participation medals.
Two-time.
We get participation.
Yeah, dude.
But anyway, so also involving that were some Funko reveals. And we got the opportunity to go to the Toy Fair and see some of these in person. But for everybody who didn't, on Friday, Funko was just tweeting like crazy all of the new stuff. So guys, we have some boards. So I wanted to start off with some cool stuff. We saw the one on the right is what we saw in person. And the one on the left is what the mock-up of it, basically. So I just wanted to show like what the mock-up versus what it looks like in person. Adam's Finley looks great. My roommate
They look way better in person.
Right. My roommate was already like, by the way, one thing I didn't know is those are all hand painted. The ones at the actual display are all hand painted ones made by artists
Wow.
with Funko.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So guys, let's go to the next one. This one apparently and we talked actually to shout out to Sully from Funko. We got to meet up with him. We were trying to bring him in studio. He just didn't have the time.
So he sat and talked to us for like an hour and a half.
At least
an hour and a half. He took us through this entire booth and pointed out everything. It was
What a
amazing.
great dude.
And then he talked to us about a whole bunch of others. And then he said it was like, I want to go visit my brother. I'm going to make a stop in New York so I can come in studio. Like
100th episode.
Yeah.
Trying to get Sully back in
We're
here.
trying to see if we can work that out for episode 100.
Amazing.
But anyway, so he said one of the ones that the internet went crazy for on Friday was the announcement of Post Malone.
Oh, okay.
And so we wanted to, one big thing is no one really thought that the mock-up and the real life one were going to look like exactly the same because the mock-up's really detailed with the tattoos on the face and stuff like that. It looks incredible in person. That's why I tried to get a close-up shot as close as I could get to it. Yeah. It looks incredible. And that was hand-painted, but the other ones are going to look just as good.
This was also apparently one of the only, those two were the only two that they currently have made.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet
there's a box.
I bet you think they're better now. All
right, guys, let's get.
Nice.
So
that was a good one.
Thanks, Pete.
I made some mock-ups of ones that I felt like we were all gonna. I didn't make the mock-ups, but I added some mock-ups to the ones I thought we were all gonna be interested.
Oh my dad!
The Simpsons are incredible. I have to say, like I like all of the Simpsons, but the Homer and the Moo Moo one. By the way, in case you guys didn't know, the title of tonight's episode, To Start Press Any Key, is actually the episode where Homer gets overweight and wears the Moo Moo and then works from home on the computer.
It's amazing.
It's a quote from that one.
Yep.
Just in case anybody was playing at home and was wondering where that title came from. Anyway, go back to that. So we got Simpsons on the left. We got brand new Rick and Morty stuff on the right.
Amazing.
That's definitely incredible.
Yeah, we're all gonna have those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ones that I didn't actually feature on here is there's a Rick and a Morty get Swifty.
Oh
nice.
Yeah, I couldn't fit them on here.
Where's Mr. Poopy Butthole?
No, Mr.
No,
we already have one.
They had another one. They have another one coming out.
Okay, good.
Pretty sure.
Do we? No, that was Pickle Rick.
No. There was I want to say that there was one.
MPB? A new MPB?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. All right, great.
All right, what's next, guys?
MPB stands for Mr. Poopy Butthole.
I got it. All right. So this one I added for me.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I have to get Venkman and the Firehouse, and then I have to get Egon and Venkman catching Slimer.
Oh, yeah.
Those two are absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
The Slimer with all the hot dogs in his mouth is cool too, but what I heard is that's going to be a Walmart exclusive, and I've never gotten one in Walmart.
Now you have to go to Walmart.
If somebody in the population can help me out with that one.
It's just like Target, except worse.
Well, it's 24 hours. So this is what I do for Walmart. You go at like 3 a.m, right? Where it's just like drunk people and degenerates. And those are my people. So like I get along with all of them. So I can go in and
Those are the same people at Walmart at 2:35 in the afternoon.
No,
Yeah,
those are degenerates with children. And that's something that I can't handle.
That's
all right, guys, what's the next one? What else we got? All right. So
the
one on the left, everybody's been asking
The
for.
Office.
And it's crazy that it hasn't been
Nope.
sooner.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm
Oh, they have the book face one.
Right. The only thing I'm a little bit upset with is, do you remember? It might have been one of the first episodes that all of us were on together. There was a mock-up that a fan made of some like Office ones that they should have been. Like it was like Dwight dressed up as a Sith holding a lightsaber for the Hot Topic exclusive.
That.
Yeah, so I'm kind of a little upset that they didn't kind of follow that and be like, "Oh, it was a leak." That's what it was. It wasn't a fan made it. It was a leak.
Yeah.
But and then Big Bang, they're doing a wave 2 finally of Big Bang.
Yeah. I mean,
I just added it.
it's just
to
not one of my shows.
I know,
but that's fine.
Shout out to hashtag #1 fan Martin.
Yeah.
Loves Big Bang. He's got.
Oh, that's
most of
great.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. Not my thing, but that's fine.
Guys, go to the next one.
Oh my God. This is an either or. You can only pick one.
I put them on the left and the right so we can go real quick, left or right.
You can only pick one.
Corey, left
And
or right?
sync.
Right.
Oh, right. Backstreet Boys for sure.
Heat.
And saying,
Oh, tiebreaker, Danny.
I gotta go in sync.
No!
I'm sorry.
You son of a
You can say it.
bitch. You son of a bitch.
All right, I think we got one or two more.
Ah.
I put up another music one.
Oh, wow.
So they released a couple of, like a run of all the members of Kiss once, and they didn't make that many of them. They weren't like super popular, but they just didn't make that many of them. So now they're each like $200. So they're doing a reread. Yeah,
Okay.
and Migos too. My roommates are already like, we've got to get all the Migos.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
I picked that one. I don't pick Kiss. Migos. I'm sorry. I thought we were
You're
doing-
going
I don't-
Migos. That's fine.
I thought we were doing left or right
That's
again.
fine.
Okay, no, that's cool.
Totally
That's cool.
fine.
All right, guys, do we have any more of those boards?
No.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
It's
All right.
us.
So moving on.
We,
So this
we
is-
actually shrunk.
Yeah, this was us in tiny form. They're actually, that's just a 10-inch Hulk.
That's,
It's
Yeah,
really,
that's
it's
just a
really
pop.
that's just a regular pop.
That's just a
guys.
pop. They use the Ant-Man
Yeah.
technology
We hung out with Ant-Man. It was
to
awesome.
make you a little bit smaller. Yeah.
But anyway, so on the left, it's Cori.
They
and
actually
Giant
didn't
Hulk.
resize you guys. Oh! See
Oh,
what I
goodness.
did?
Get out.
Goodness.
Meaning you're
No way.
both small.
Get
oh, I nailed that.
All right. So in the center was us with Sully. Like we said, we got a
Yep.
chance to hang out with
Sully's
Sully.
awesome.
And me on the right with Hulk. I think we have one more that I really have to react to. Can we go to the other board? There we go. The thing on the left, and I'm calling it a thing on the left because it's effing terrifying. And when I saw it in person, that's exactly what I said. This is effing terrifying. It's a fanny pack made out of leather,
Oh, thank God. I thought it was Ewok underwear.
and it's an Ewok face right where your giblets go. It's
Right.
so weird.
Well, it's better.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It looks like my roommate's dog.
It does look like your roommate's dog.
It could be your roommate's dog.
It could be.
I mean, if she keeps chewing your Xbox controller,
It will be your
it's going to be your roommate's dog.
But anyway, so while Corey and I were there, we stopped at a bunch of booths. I took a video when Corey wasn't paying attention to me of something that
That's illegal, bruh.
It actually is not in the state
wait,
of New York.
wait. Guys, put that board up one more time. Sorry. The thing in the center, by the way, I wanted to explain this.
Yeah.
So this is the back of the Hulk, the giant Hulk statue.
Sure.
Sully told us this story because I was like, what the heck's that writing on the back of it? And he goes, so this past San Diego Comic-Con 2018, Michael Rooker was walking past the Funko booth, and this was in the Funko booth at San Diego, and he just leaned over into the booth Didn't say anything to anybody in the booth. Just leaned over into the booth and signed, autographed as big as he could, his name, and then put a message that said Yondu was here.
Oh,
It's incredible.
That's so cool.
And he said, so now we bring it and we tell the story every single time that we bring it out.
That's super cool.
That's awesome.
Super cool.
Yeah. He's like, it had nothing to do with Thor Ragnarok or Hulk or anything. He just signed it. It just makes me like that guy more.
What do you do after? Like, say they don't have that room for that anymore. I wonder if you put that on eBay.
Well, Cori actually asked if she could have the one that we were posing with, the pink one from Fortnite. And he said, if you give me $20,000, you can walk out with it.
So, population, if anyone wants to donate to my Fortnite.
That's our GoFundMe?
That's actually what it's for. So Cori can buy a large pop.
All right. So we only have a couple of seconds, but I wanted to react to this. We do have 2 videos. You want to do those really quick?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So like I was saying, guys, can we roll the first video really quick?
I always do it when I take a step and I yeah, there you go. See when you pull up, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Try to use off your arms actually behind these.
Why did you go with mine first? I was assuming you were going to go with what I took of Cori.
That was good.
It was like
Danny
a lamb
normal
walking
size.
for the first time.
He's normal size. He's normal size, but also might have polio.
Polio.
Thanks.
Wow.
Thanks.
You didn't know to... You were so tiny, you've never put your armpit over like crutches before? You had no idea that that's where they go?
No, in his defense, Pete, I also tried doing that, and unfortunately, our arms are too small.
Yeah.
It was like this. All right. Yeah. Go to Cori's. We only have a couple of seconds. Go to Cori's.
All right, lay your hands on the timer. Just lay your hands there. Okay. You see that green light? That means you can start whenever you're ready.
What if I will never be ready?
Then you have to sit there with your hands on the timer for all of eternity.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, anytime?
Anytime you're ready. Nice.
Yay!
Now you gotta put your hands on the timer. Stop.
No, the worst thing about that. No. The worst thing about that is that there's a child in the background, same height, better skill level.
Sure.
But all you can hear is blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, and there's like 4 people watching us. I'm super nervous.
What's even more demoralizing is every single time she did it, he would turn and go, "Good job."
Oh wow. He was like, "You're so cute."
And he was like,
When you
he was
try.
like one table over, and he was just going. And then Cori would do like a 3-stack, and he'd go, "Good job."
Yeah. Cori, you should have been like, "I'm 11. How old are you?"
Probably 11 or 12.
Right.
All right,
Even
guys.
the playing field.
We ran out of time. We're gonna come back. Do a little bit of Netflix spill.
Okay.
Some hashtag gamer tags.
Sure.
Some hashtag trending. We've got a lot to get to in a very little time. Join us, won't you? Get through this little quick commercial break, and then we'll have some
You
fun.
can make it.
We'll do some stuff.
You can make
If you
it.
got to go to the bathroom, run like Greg. Just go real quick.
Yeah, I'm probably going next break.
Yeah, just like start unzipping and peeing before you get there.
Not this
Stay
one.
tuned. We're popping off.
In the history of NASCAR, there has been no shortage of great father-son duos. Bobby and Davey Allison, Bill and Chase Elliott, and of course, Dale and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Now you get to listen to the best father-son duo in fantasy NASCAR with Scott and Sean Engel. Listen to the King and the Prince as they preview every race and give you the fantasy driver lineups to win in all regular and daily fantasy formats. Listen to the Father and Son Fantasy NASCAR Hour every week by downloading the podcast through iTunes and the FNTSY Sports Network Audio Boom channel.
It's Poppin' Off.
Pete, did you get a chance to check out the Spider-Man trailer?
Yeah, he goes to London.
Thoughts?
Can we say spoilers at this point?
It's not a spoiler.
yeah.
Okay, I just think Jake Gyllenhaal just looks so badass. I'm really stoked to see Jake Gyllenhaal as a bad guy.
He's gonna be a bad guy.
Bad guy?
He's gonna be a bad guy. It's Mysterio.
Bad guy?
Yeah, he's Mysterio. That is
but
not
just
a
because
giveaway.
he's Bad guy.
Oh, okay.
Just because he's bad guy doesn't mean he's
He's a bad guy. Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph.
There we go.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
What's the most important thing you can do today? How about swab to save a life? Every 3 minutes in the United States, a person is diagnosed with a blood cancer like leukemia. Bone marrow transplants give patients a new lease on life, but 70% of them must rely on a stranger for one. You can help. Register with DKMS to become a donor. You'll receive a swab kit in the mail, swab your cheeks, send the samples back, and you're good to go. Take the first step. Become a hero. Register today at dkms.org.
Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you very much. It is a good song choice. I do like this song.
It is a good song.
Thank you very much. Welcome back into Poppin Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, # Cori Bear.
Hi.
And joining with us, as always,
Yeah.
# 50 Shades Greg.
Hey, everyone. Still here. Let's do this.
Did not go to the bathroom, 50 Shades of
I
Grey.
didn't this time. I will next time.
All the way in LA. Is it Mr. Pete?
Well, I know I'm not the one you thought you knew back in high school. Never going, never showing up when we had to.
Is that Avril Lavigne?
No, that's the song that was just on.
Oh,
that was Sum 41 Fat Lip, the song that was literally just on and playing.
No, I
The
know.
lyrics were happening.
I know.
They were happening.
It's a joke. It's a yoke
Was it?
with a soft J.
Was it, though?
Yes.
Was it?
Yep.
All right, guys. So we have so much to get to. I know we have to do # gamer tags, but here's what I wanted to finish. A little bit of Netflix and spill, and then we'll do some # gamer tags.
Sure enough.
Cool. So something happened last week that we didn't cover. We didn't get a chance to cover. We got a teaser trailer of the live action Aladdin movie.
Rick.
And something happened, and it was called The Genie. I like Will Smith. I want to go on record.
I love Will Smith.
I love Will Smith. And here's the thing. The problem with remaking Aladdin is Robin Williams was the genie.
Exactly.
He basically just went up and ad-libbed the entire thing.
And saved Disney. Disney would have went under without Robin Williams.
But anyway, so I knew anyone who redid the genie, it was going to be an uphill battle, and I'm willing to watch Will Smith as the genie.
Sure.
But the CGI blue Will Smith that we got,
he's in Blueface.
Is leaving us wanting more. Can we? I think we have a clip of it, and then I want to get everybody's quick opinion of what they think of it. So, guys, can we roll that clip?
Bring me the lamp. Your life begins now. Aladdin.
You really don't know who I am. Genie, wishes, lamb, none of that ringing a bell.
So, thoughts? What do you guys think? We'll just go around really quick.
I don't know why anyone has a problem with it. The genie was blue. Will Smith is now blue. Like, why is it a big deal?
It's not the greatest CGI is the problem.
That's fair.
That's just my opinion. And that's literally, we got a line of dialogue from Will Smith's genie. And like I said, I knew going into it that no one can replace Robin Williams' genie. So, but I'm willing to give Will Smith a chance at being the genie.
Do you know?
So I don't have a problem with Will Smith being the genie. I have a problem with the way it looks.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
What?
And this just came to me.
What?
It reminds me of when Johnny Depp redid Gene Wilder's role in Willy Wonka.
Okay.
That's what it reminds me of. And I'll tell you why.
I like the Willy Wonka remake.
Okay, well,
I'm just
that fits right in.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I love Will Smith. I think he's extraordinarily talented. I also think he's really funny. Is he anything like Robin Williams? No, and that's okay. In fact, I would prefer a different interpretation. But I mean, come on. The bottom line is that role is iconic, and unless they were going to make any like super different changes to it, it cannot be redone. They tried to make enough changes for Johnny Depp, but it still didn't work. I mean, it's okay that you liked it. I mean, it's fine.
I like the original
too.
too.
And maybe it's a great movie. That's fine. To me, there is no arguing that Johnny Depp went into that knowing that Gene Wilder absolutely nailed that role. And he went, I got to do it different enough, but good enough. Fail. And Johnny Depp is about as good as it gets. So how hard is this? It reminds me of that.
Okay.
How are you going to do this version of the genie and be better than an icon?
That's really
crazy.
That's really fair. Pete, what do you think?
I think the biggest issue is the way he looks. Just because Will Smith is Will Smith, but when we think of the genie, it's very cartoony and it's a caricature all in of itself. But that's too realistic, looking like Will Smith. Like I'm not seeing a genie; I'm just seeing Will Smith with blue paint. That course only makes me concerned with, and I'm looking forward to their unique take. But like when they're doing shot for shot with Aladdin. So I'm curious about the music, and I'm afraid that it's going to sound like the Family Guy Will Smith clean rap, like help your mom and dad with chores. What? Like, I really
easy
don't
on the swears.
Like,
yeah,
I really don't want that.
Yeah.
So,
I think some of his lyrics were going up the stairs, easy on the swears.
Yeah.
I
Someone
think.
clean that house.
Yeah.
Did he do it like a weird laugh?
I pay my property taxes all the time. Ha ha.
Yeah, he does.
All right, guys. So the last thing.
Every friend. I hope you have a friend like me.
Oh, Wild Wild West. All right, here we go.
I respect women when I'm on a date.
Ha
to the park or maybe a museum. And I only try to kiss them if they're ready. Woohoo! What is it? What?
Getting jiggy with it.
Mom and dad for getting a job so you can help pay for
Okay. All right.
All right. Thanks, John.
All right.
Anyway, Family Guy, the best thing to come out of town.
Sure.
So we don't have enough time.
Teaser.
We don't have enough time to show the video because we got to get to some hashtag gamer tags. But just really quick, I wanted us to go around. What do you guys think of Umbrella Academy? I watched through episode 5.
Okay.
Cori, did you get a chance to check it out?
I have not, but I'm a huge fan of Ellen Page.
Okay.
So like I'm probably going to watch it eventually and at some point.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. I'm so pumped. Haven't seen any of it. So if I need to take my headphones off, I will.
We're not going to ruin it. But,
okay.
But Pete, I know you watched. So how far did you get through it?
I'm on the 6th episode.
Nice.
And I finished the 5th episode. Listen, acting wise, meh. But
really,
it's dark, and it's a really dark and interesting take on superheroes. And again, it's the lead singer of My Chemical Romance that made this into a comic, and then it got picked up as a series, which is really, really awesome.
Interesting. Yeah.
I will say this. I didn't really know anything about it going into it. I had heard the name, but didn't like research anything about it.
He told me about it.
Right. And then Pete mentioned that it was out, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I want to check this out. And I ended up watching. I mean, they're almost an hour long each episode.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm at episode 5. Yeah. But I wanted to watch more every single time. I had to stop myself because
how many are there right now?
Full first season. Pete, how many episodes are in the first season?
I think it's like 10 or 12.
Okay.
Something like that.
I'll get on that.
It's a Netflix original, so I think that's usually like the hot point for.
Yeah, I was going to say 12. That's about right. Yeah.
But it's really cool.
I want to get on that.
It's
Yeah.
definitely interesting.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth watching.
Yeah.
Is
cool.
what I'll say.
And I love Ellen Page too. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Ellen Page. Listen, if anyone gets
great.
a chance, I'm gonna watch Gaycation. That's also a really good series that she hosts.
Cool.
But Ellen Page is an actress. I've missed her.
Yeah. She's great.
All right, guys. So let's do a little bit of hashtag gamer tags. We don't have a lot of time left in this segment, so we'll go as fast as we can. So here's the first thing I wanted to bring up: Tetris 99.
It is Battle Royale.
What?
Yes,
it is Battle Royale.
It is
by the way, I just
Battle Royale.
Tetris 9. So you guys were just trying to throw me off ahead of time?
No, I actually didn't know, and I tried to make it sound like I did know. And
I did know it is Battle Royale.
I believed you.
Yep.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sick.
Oh, we're good.
And it's free.
It is
It's
free.
Which I did not know until yesterday either.
Yeah. It looks more fun than it sounds. Or it sounds more fun than it looks.
There are people in the population that have been playing it. I know for sure Strong Style's been playing.
I mean,
he's been posting about.
What is he
playing.
saying?
He said he likes it a lot. So
I mean, the description is really cool. It's not just Tetris.
But here's what I heard from
There's
Sean.
strategy.
Here's what I heard from Sean though: is you have to have the online
The subscription for
Nintendo
Nintendo.
subscription. Yeah.
Oh.
But I
it
told him
makes-
this.
It makes sense.
I was like, I have Xbox Live and I have PlayStation Network. I can't bring myself to pay more for another online.
Yeah, not until Nintendo comes out for a reason for me to pay for that.
Right.
Right.
All right, so we only have a little bit of time, so let's go fast. Super Mario Maker 2 just got announced. It's coming out June 2019. Super Mario Maker 1 was great.
Yeah.
It was awesome. People made insane levels. It was really fun. Super excited about that. I might be the one that I buy.
Can I just say how awesome these games, like that kind of game is? Like, again, thinking like deeper into it, allowing something, again, I'm glad that they're making it big, but you have to figure Roller Coaster Tycoon, Sims,
right.
Those inspired so many people to become architects.
Good
and
point.
allowing someone to make stuff like this in the way the gaming industry is right now, I would love to take a look at the numbers and how many people launched like wanting to be game developers.
Well, can I just counter that really quickly? Clearly, you're not
You
a
got
PC.
20 seconds.
You're not a PC gamer because PC gamers have been doing this for years.
All right, guys, coming back after this, we've got hashtag trending. We'll probably slip a little bit of gamer tags in there because there's so much we've got to get to. Guys, stay tuned. More popping off after this. Stay tuned.
Too much distance separating you and I. Game time decisions.
So I guess they're sort of jawing and sort of like, batters are getting hit and stuff. Pitchers are hitting batters and people are mouthing off and the bench is cleared. He's like, yo, Dusty. And Dusty looks over and he's sort of like going, no, don't do this. Like, tell your guys, stop. Felipe told him, I can't control him. Like, this isn't a game anymore with him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't do this.
Weekdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, only on the Fantasy Sports Radio Network. It's Poppin' Off.
How much? I will pay you, Danny, $100 to let Jens punch you in the face.
You just said how much, and then you said $100. I would do it for $500, not to the face, to the leg. I'll let Jens kick me in any part of the.
You're gonna lose that damn leg.
For the liver.
Oh, I don't want to pee blood.
It's got to be a liver shot. We'll put a glove on and it'll.
I'm gonna pee blood. That's not worth $500.
That's it.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Unfortunately, it's an injury and an IR to Rex Burkhead. I think that clears the way for much increased opportunity for Sony Michel. I think this has just changed from a committee to a timeshare where Sony Michel is like the early down back and James White as the pass-catching back.
Remembering guys like Lawrence Maroney, opportunity doesn't always lead to production, but I don't think Michel's going to turn out to be a Maroney.
I hope not, or a Jabroni even.
Weekdays, 7 a.m. Eastern on FNTSY Radio and on your popular podcast providers. It's Poppin' Off.
Jens, if you come out to New York and you be on our show, not only will you be able to punch Greg, you can punch me too.
Hey, Jens, if you come to New York, I will allow you to punch both Greg and Danny. You can also punch Pete.
I'd just come out to hang out. I enjoy this. I'll come do that, but yeah, we can throw on some 16s and yeah, for sure.
Just so you know, we're not fighting back. We're going to crumple into a ball as soon as you hit either one of us.
He's literally talking about just taping his knuckles.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome into Poppin' Off! I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always is hashtag Koi Bear.
Hello.
50 Shades Greg.
Sup?
All the way in LA, it's our best friend Pete.
Hola, mi amo Pedro. That's me. That's the extent of my Spanish.
That's pretty good.
I'm
working on it.
Pretty good.
Duolingo.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm trying to get a sponsor.
I understood everything you said.
You're just trying to get sponsored by Spanish language?
I mean, if
He
we're
said-
trying to listen, I'm saying Duolingo. Just trying to get a sponsor.
You said, hello, you guys should suck it, I'm Pete. In Spanish.
That's chapter 4 in Duolingo.
Right.
We're getting there.
I took Spanish in middle school, Spanish in high school, and Spanish in college, and I
Still speak no Spanish.
Exactly.
Right, me too.
Yeah.
I know lyrics to a lot of Spanish songs.
There you go.
But I have no idea what I'm
That's
singing.
just memorizing sounds.
Well, it's like the actual lyrics.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it's-
also Despacito does not count.
Well,
That's right.
Not really talking about Despacito,
Yeah.
but that's cool.
I was talking about
Or
Despacito.
Hero by Ricky Martin.
Pretty sure that's in English.
It's Enrique.
Sounds like it's in Spanish, though.
Enrique Iglesias.
Enrique Iglesias.
Oh, yeah. Right. Here we go.
Living La Vida Loca. That's what you were
That's-
looking for.
There you go. No, I want Hero from Ricky Iglesias.
All right, guys, let's do
He
some.
can be my hero, baby.
Let's do some hashtag
here we go.
trending.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to start off with a story that I don't quite understand, but Greg has a better grasp of it, and I'm sure if hashtag Tim Pratt was here, he would have an even better grasp of it.
He would. I'm going
Zom-
to try to do him justice.
Zombie deer disease.
Yeah.
And why it's becoming something that we have to worry about as a problem.
We do.
Is because more people are hunting deer and eating deer, and if you eat one of these deer that are infected, then you can.
Yeah, T or Terrell,
Okay.
the director of the show, and I.
Okay.
We enjoyed some
deer jerky.
freshly shot and consumed deer venison, which
Okay.
was made into links. So it's ground deer that my father shot, and he himself grinds it, makes it into links. He uses I think pig intestine. And then he sends it to me.
Very graphic.
We eat it. Yeah, he put some jalapeno and cheese in it. It's delicious.
It sounds great.
We ate
by
it
the
last
way.
night. You can have some the next time you come over.
I would love some.
Anyways, I got to get to this.
Okay.
So, what is happening is it's a little bit like mad cow disease in that. So, it's called prions, but it's proteins inside your nervous system. And this is just one that apparently has genetically folded over. And so it's just kind of like a disease that they get, and it just makes them aggressive and a little bit crazy. They don't understand they need to eat, things like that. They're just going. So the picture that you see in the article where it's like a frozen deer that's been zombified.
I know. Yeah.
That's because the deer died and froze and something came up and ate on it.
Yeah.
It's not really a zombie deer, but yeah, it's an aggressive deer because just like your
So it's something-
synapses firing in your brain. It's like these prions aren't doing it right.
It's very similar to mad cow disease.
It is.
Because that's
It
kind
is.
of what was my takeaway of it.
It is. Yep.
So because we had that.
It's a
that-
nervous system disease.
Right. So we had that worry of mad cow disease where people were worried about if we ate bad cow.
Same
then,
same thing. I think T and I probably have it.
You do seem a little bit zombie-ish.
We're really killing it tonight. So I think.
All right.
Dad joke.
All right. So the next thing I want to talk about and bring up, I have two stories actually that both kind of involve sciencey stuff.
Oh no.
Sciencey stuff.
Oh no.
The first one is scientists discover a super Earth, that's in quotations, that's only 6 light years away.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. What do you guys think about this?
Sign me up. I will go. I'll go.
No, you
Send
won't.
me.
You won't make
You
it.
won't because
That is fine too. At this point, that is
light years
fine
is-
too.
is very far.
You won't because I think the temperature, the surface temperature is like negative 276 or something.
I mean,
Same
that's-
as my heart. It's fine. I'll go.
That's so true.
Wow. The Valentine's Day episode was last week. We're
cold-blooded. Yeah. Yeah. No, there's one. There's a planet that's much more habitable. That's 2 light years closer than that.
Right.
In
And
a
it's-
binary star system.
right. Isn't it like double the size of Earth?
Yeah,
I
and
feel
it's
like
much more habitable.
We've heard about this
and
already. Yeah.
easier to get to.
Right.
I
I mean, we're talking about 2 light years, which is
nothing.
No, it's an insane amount of time for us.
No, it is. Yeah,
For us,
that's
because we
what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
how.
We need to go to the 4 light year one first.
Not the 2 year.
Hell, we need to go to Mars first.
Yeah. Well, there's
Hell, we
another
need to go to
story
the
on here.
moon first.
Also, since we're talking about Mars, Rip, Oppie, I miss you.
Who?
Oppie.
Oh yeah.
Opportunity rover.
Speaking of Mars, SpaceX has designs for a brand new rocket.
Yeah.
They're trying to make it to Mars.
Yeah.
The brand new rocket, it involves a system of bleeding, I guess.
Yeah.
And this basically just means there's going to be porous metal on the outside.
Yeah.
And then they're going to have liquid come out of the pores, and that's going to coat the rockets in re-entry, both to Earth and to Mars. I don't understand.
It's like your skin. So when you're hot,
and you sweat.
Yeah. And then the wind and the atmosphere cools your skin off.
But okay. But if I'm in a fire, if I'm sweating, that's still not going to help me from burning alive.
And here's how much I agree with you. I think this entire thing is poppycock. It's whore's milk. Like, I really think, like, I'm not arguing that Elon Musk is not a genius, but I'm starting to think the more things I read about him, that he's just kind of the guy behind the scenes, like, trying to come up with ideas, and then they never really work out. Because honestly, they tried this in like 76 or something, right? And the pores got clogged and it burned up the vessel and everyone died or whatever. Like, they've tried these things, like
everyone died or whatever.
So, but here's my last point. So now he wants to change what the rocket is actually made out of, but he wants to make it into a material that is cheaper.
Like stainless steel or so.
It's
steel.
Instead of like something that was created by the military to stop bullets and things, he was like, no.
But he's cutting down on weight,
cheaper.
right?
That's what the article is telling you.
Right.
Is that it's cutting down on weight.
Right.
What it's really doing is it's cutting down on cost. And who cares if something runs into it and everybody dies?
Well, I don't think you can just say, "Oh, who cares?" Like there has to be something beyond. You know, like this is how you improve upon things like this. Is like this failed, so what can we do now?
But it didn't fail. You should still make it out of carbon fiber. You should still.
Pete, we got to bring Pete into this. Pete, what do you think about this story?
I mean, Elon Musk has been revolutionary in this sense. Yes, it's about weight, but the way that he puts it, it's strength to weight. So again, it's going to be lighter, but just as strong as previously. I think, though, since you released a lot of those patents, I still think that there's stuff not, and this is going to sound conspiracy-esque, but I still don't think that it's necessarily clear as to what he's working with. Because he's also launching stuff into very high, we'll say that, and cars into space.
The high places.
Much quicker than, let's just say, NASA.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that, for sure.
So there's something.
Well, NASA is liars, so there's that. I'm just
fall down this conspiracy hole.
Dude, just watch NASA videos, dude. They are getting so bad at CGI. It's getting so obvious. It's ridiculous.
Listen, 3 weeks ago, NASA's whole entire live feed they cut again
all the time.
Passed.
Well, of course, dude. NASA
conspiracy.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. This just brings up one thing.
Everything is lies.
By the way, this is a great thing we can bring up. We don't have a lot of time. We're about to go to break, but what I did want to say is we are going to start doing segments.
Yeah.
About just other things. Yep. Greg's going to start tackling some conspiracy theories.
You damn right I am.
And I am totally in. By the way, if you ever want somebody to sit in,
I am out.
I am totally
fine.
in.
I am out.
I am totally in. All I want to do is talk conspiracy theories.
Can't wait.
We're going to start having them up on our YouTube stream, our YouTube page and stuff like that. But everybody's going to start doing segments. We'll be back after this. More Poppin' Off. Stay tuned.
Unfortunately, it's an injury and an IR to Rex Burkhead. I think that clears the way for much increased opportunity for Sony Michel. I think this has just changed from a committee to a timeshare where Sony Michel is like the early down back and James White as the pass catching back.
Remembering guys like Lawrence Maroney, opportunity doesn't always lead to production, but I don't think Michel's going to turn out to be a Maroney.
I hope not, or a Jabroni even.
Weekdays, 7 a.m. Eastern on FNTSY Radio and on your popular podcast providers. It's Poppin' Off.
Jens, if you come out to New York and you be on on our show, not only will you be able to punch Greg, you can punch me too.
Hey, gents, if you come to New York, I will allow you to punch both Greg and Danny. You can also punch Pete.
I'd just come out to hang out. I enjoy this. Hang out. Not come to do that, but yeah, I mean, we can throw on some 16s and yeah, for sure.
Just so you know, we're not fighting back. We're going to crumple into a ball as soon as you hit either one of us.
He's literally talking about just taping his knuckles.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
What's the most important thing you can do today? How about swab to save a life? Every 3 minutes in the United States, a person is diagnosed with a blood cancer like leukemia. Bone marrow transplants give patients a new lease on life, but 70% of them must rely on a stranger for one. You can help. Register with DKMS to become a donor. You'll receive a swab kit in the mail, swab your cheeks, send the samples back, and you're good to go. Take the first step. Become a hero. Register today at dkms.org.
It's Poppin' Off.
Men in Black International, which isn't technically the direct sequel, but it is a new sequel. After seeing the teaser trailer, I'm pretty in on this because not only do they give the nod to the original Men in Black guys, which I'm still hoping that maybe one or both of them
cameo
in it. Also, Chris Hemsworth looks like he's going to be pretty good at it.
It'll be fine.
It actually has both characters from Thor Ragnarok in it, Thor and Valkyrie.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
We tie everything back together. Speaking of My Chemical Romance, welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always is hashtag Cori Bear.
Hashtag Cori Bear.
50 Shades of Greg.
Hello.
All the way in LA is our best friend Pete.
Hello.
That's me.
So
Gerard Way, though, man, Gerard Way, My Chemical Romance, making a show. Anyway, keep going.
Can I just say, by the way,
yes,
my practice space last year was down the hall from My Chem's old practice space.
No way.
Yeah, our door. Huh. We also practiced in the Front Bottoms old practice space.
Oh wow!
A lot of bands came out of Jersey.
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Springsteen.
Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Springsteen was one of them.
Yeah. Before we get any further, I did want to do this, and it's a really awesome achievement from somebody in the population.
Mm-hmm.
Billy McDonald.
Yeah, I like him.
Billy McDonald.
I like him.
Launched his own website for selling pops, which is
fantastic.
Awesome. It's called 817pops.com.
That's who I'd like people to buy them from.
It's in the chat right now.
What's it called?
817pops.com.
Dope.
But also, he just told me, I did not know this, if you use promo code #population, it will get you 10% off your entire order.
Yeah.
So you can load up on an entire wave of pops and get 10% off.
Where do we find that?
At 817pops.com. I already got it.
We did it.
Yeah, that's the promo.
Boom.
That's Billy McDonald's promo.
Boom,
anyway,
Billy.
but no, it's really cool.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Shout out to Billy McDonald. We're gonna have more with his website.
Great dude.
Forward.
Why would you not buy pops from him?
Exactly.
That's it.
It's population owned.
Yeah.
All right. So there's two stories I really want to get to, and we don't have a lot of time. The first one is Jose Cuervo announced that there's an all-you-can-drink tequila train that will drive through Mexico.
Bad idea.
I think we should do this. And tickets are only $111.
I know.
Okay, yeah, but a bottle of your base Jose Cuervo is like $13.
Yes.
And if I'm not gonna go all the way to Mexico to drink crap tequila.
You have to get to Mexico.
I like Jose Cuervo.
Pete, what do you
It's
think?
such a bad tequila, Danny. I
love Jose Cuervo.
No, tequila reminds me of bad times in college.
Yeah.
I'm with Cori.
Yeah.
Well, what's your tequila then, Pete?
Patron.
It's a terrible tequila too, Pete. Ethically, Patron is a terrible tequila.
How about this?
Ethically?
Ethically, they are a terrible tequila.
For next month, you can bring in a tequila for
1942. We're drinking some añejos.
That's fine, but I really want to know why it's ethically not a good tequila. That's
no,
really
I can explain this very easily.
I want to know. Yeah.
Because as far as agave takes a very long time to grow, and for it to be a tequila, it has to be grown in one of the 4 agave states.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as Patron, it's too commercialized. People want it too much.
Mm-hmm.
So a normal tequila distillery will go to exactly one agave farm to get all of their needs.
Mm-hmm.
Patron is in such high demand that if you are like a tequila connoisseur, you can taste the difference between one bottle and another bottle because they go to multiple sources. And that's something ethically that you shouldn't do when it comes to tequila.
I did not know that. All right. So one more thing I want to get to.
Your show is only as strong as your core. E-Bear. All right,
so last thing I want to get to. So there was just an article that Ja Rule apparently is trying to make a Firefest 2.0.
Murder.
So I just want to ask really quick, because we don't have a lot of time. Do we think that this is going to sink or swim? Cori?
No. Sink.
Sink.
Yeah, bad.
Sink. He's an idiot, and he'll F it up.
Heat.
Sink.
Sink.
I agree. I think it's gonna
unanimous.
Sink. The only reason I think he's even trying to do this is because the popularity of the two documentaries. But it's popular. It's popular for the worst reasons ever. Because it's pointing out how horrible that this whole thing went.
In those documentaries, you saw how he conducted business.
It's a cautionary tale.
Ridiculous.
It's like, it's popular because it's a cautionary tale.
Yeah. And like I think I've mentioned this before, but I actually have seen Ja Rule in the last 2 weeks, and he's acting like none of this has happened.
Crazy.
This is how he's acting.
You're just hanging out with Ja Rule. And you
no, I was not hanging out with Ja Rule. I have just
he's brought him in. We could ask him about Firefest.
Yeah, no,
no, because that would have ended in murder. All right, here we go.
All right, so we have to do this because it's still February.
Is it?
Our featured alcohol of the month. Cori, what is our featured alcohol of the month?
Veuve Clicquot.
It's Veuve Clicquot. If you love hangovers, Veuve Clicquot.
Gosh, you're so bad at selling this.
Well, we're in the back half of February.
I know, it's fine.
But by the way, so next month, March, is going to be tequila. You're going to pick the brand.
Don Julio.
Okay.
Don Julio.
Okay.
1942.
We'll remember that, and we'll do shots.
Okay.
Or something to kick off next month.
Actually, I take that back. My favorite tequila is like a $22 tequila. It's Espolón.
Don Julio with a strong
I like Jose Cuervo, so I mean, I'm fine with that still. The silver one, not the
gold.
Not the gold
And
colored
Danny
one.
just mixes that. What people fail to, Danny just mixes that with like lemonade, just pouches. Just like it's just tequila, and he just pours like
you liked
like
it.
a monster.
You know you liked it. You should shut your damn mouth.
Like I can't. He's like, let's play. We'll play video games. It'll be great. I don't know what I'm doing at that point. I'm like, what? And then he's like, oh, you like it? No, I'm drunk at this point.
Pete would gulp down the first glass and then would go to the second before he realized how much tequila I actually put in the drink.
Oh, wow.
Let's be honest though. Let's be honest though.
This is like surviving Danny Otto.
If you're mixing liquor, then do you really like that liquor? You don't, because you don't like the taste. So you're putting something else in it.
I was making mixed drinks with tequila.
Right, but if you're making mixed drinks, it doesn't. You can't like that liquor. You don't like the taste of it.
Danny really wasn't making mixed drinks. I think Danny was just making a drink, being that he's just chucking powder in it.
Yeah.
That was. Oh God, it was like, just drink. It was like, oh, it's okay, just keep sipping. You're like,
Yeah.
And then it just tastes like just lemonade after that.
Yeah, but you woke up at like noon or 1 the next day. You have no idea what happened. So
no idea what
mission
happened.
accomplished for Danimal. I mean, I'm talking about danger. There is stranger danger happening.
All right, guys, we're out of time. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. By the way, we will be back Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, same time as always.
Danger, Pete Westwood. Danger.
Join us, won't you? We have a brand new show. We have a special guest.
Join us, won't you?
We have so much to get to. We'll see you guys Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Good night, everybody.
Get to your brains.